Hey divas, so in today's video I am here to share with you guys a demo and a review on the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powders as well as the concealers. So if you fabulous divas are interested, then definitely go ahead and stay tuned. Okay divas, so let's jump right in. I'm gonna first go ahead and start by priming. I am using the Can't Stop Won't Stop primer. As you guys can see, I am only putting that in the T-zone area because I am oily. And then I'm gonna take this NYX brush as well as my foundation. My foundation shade is Deep Rich, in case you were, I think that is it. Is it Deep Rich? I'll say it again in the end of the video. I'm sorry, I forgot. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and apply my foundation, and now I'm going to go in with Mahogany to highlight. Now I am going to go ahead and apply this in sections just because this does dry down fast, just like the foundation and the primer. So this whole line dries down really fast, so you have to be very careful with what you're doing, because if not, you know, it can all go wrong, which I'll tell you guys about in my final review. But this concealer is very, very creamy. It is pretty thick, but once you blend it out, it does not feel that thick. It is very easy to blend as well, and it does also provide you with a full coverage. Now let's move on to the powder. So the first powder I'm going to take is medium, and I am going to take another powder as well. And to do this, I'm going to apply this powder, I'm going to use the NYX sponge, and I did go in and wet it. Now this one looks a little bit starky white, so I am going to go in after this with medium deep to kind of wipe the powder away. And that's the second one that I'm taking here, just because I feel like the two mixed together does give me a nice under eye, and it does not make me look like washed out or anything, because I hate that look. I don't like when my under eye looks too washed out and like starky white. So now I'm going to go ahead and take Deep Espresso, and I'm going to do this in sections, of course, too, because this foundation, or this concealer, excuse me, does dry down fast. Now I know this concealer shade is very dark for me for contouring, but I really love a dramatic contour, so just do whatever you want to do. But overall, these concealers are very, very easy to blend, and the powders are very finely milled, and they are also very, very easy to just melt right into your skin. So that is one thing that I do really, really like. But yeah, I'm just doing a little bit of reverse contouring just to clean up my contour a little bit. But yeah, overall I really do like these products, but they are very drying for my face, even in my oily area. So that's why I'm going in with the Mario Badescu, and I'm going ham just to bring that moisture back into my face so I don't look ashy. But I will just go ahead and finish out with my review. Okay divas, so now that you guys have seen my demo, I am here to give you guys my final review and my closing thoughts. I also wanted you guys to know that I have been testing out these products for weeks. I actually did plan to do a wear test for you guys, but the first day when I was filming, things went wrong, and I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what happened. So anywho, I did want to let you guys know the shades just in case you didn't catch them when I was doing the demo. So the shade that I did highlight with was Mahogany, and this is a really good highlight shade in my opinion. I feel like this is not like too glamorous, but it's not like too just dull. And then the shade that I contour with is Deep Espresso. Now I know this is a bit of a dramatic contour, but I just like my contours dramatic, whether I'm having a natural makeup day or whatever. If I'm putting contour on my face, I want it dramatic, and especially because, you know, I'm a little chubby, so you know, that's why I like a dramatic contour. But it's all up to you. You can go up a shade just so that it's not as dark as mine is. So I also did purchase the shade Cappuccino because I was not sure which one to get. If you want more of a highlight, I would definitely recommend Mahogany. That's the one that I used in the video. This one is more for like everyday, in my personal opinion, but it's all up to you and your personal preference. So now that we've gotten the shades out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about these concealers and give you guys my final thoughts. So the first day that I did wear this concealer, I did just go ahead and just kind of apply the concealer to my face like I would normally do. I applied it to all my highlighting areas, and I was able to blend one side perfectly, and then when I got to the other side, it was hell to blend, okay? And that is because I use all the Can't Stop Won't Stop products, which means that all of these products are quick drying as well as matte. So that was the mistake that I made, and that's why in the demo today I did go ahead and do it in sections, and I would definitely advise you to do the same thing, especially if you are going to use the Can't Stop Won't Stop primer and foundation. So although I made that mistake, that was the first day, so that was a mistake that I made, and I'm just sharing this with you guys so that you won't make the same mistake. So the next time I wore the foundation, or the concealer, excuse me, I was able to know, okay, I noted that that was not the right thing to do, so I did go ahead and blend it in sections. And that day I did not set the concealer at all with any powder, and when I did that, my eyes, like underneath my eyes and all of the areas where I applied the concealer, held up just fine. I did use the Can't Stop Won't Stop primer, so everything did hold together really well. I am very oily in the T-zone area, so I thought that that was very impressive, especially seeing that these are drugstore products and they are super affordable. These held up like champs, okay? So that was the next day that I used it. The following day that I used it, I paired it with the Can't Stop Won't Stop powders. Now the first day it was hell. It was just because, like, it was just so dry, and I was really surprised because I am very oily, and it was just so dry, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like, this is a disaster. It looked like my face was just gonna crack off. So I was just like, oh my goodness, how am I gonna fix it? The way that I was able to fix it was the Mario Badescu. This one is the aloe, chamomile, and lavender one. This one is very moisturizing, so it brings that moisture back into your face, and that's what I use today. So it does really help if you want to use all of the Can't Stop Won't Stop products together. However, if you and it just depends on how oily you are. I don't know if it's just my skin with the weather and everything, but it was completely dry. Like, I mean dry. So you just have to be very mindful with these products. It just all depends on your skin, but overall I really do like them. They are very full coverage, and if you blend them in sections, it is very easy to blend. And yeah, I really do love the shade range. They have a really nice shade range. So overall, I would definitely recommend these concealers and say you should go ahead and check them out. They're a good price point and you get a decent amount of product. So let's go ahead and move on to the powders. Now I do have 3 here. I did not use one of them because I did use it another day. I used all 3 of them and it was a disaster because I have to cater to 2 different skin types. So let's just go ahead and talk about the 2 that I use first. So the first shade that I put down, because I feel like mixing these gives me like that really nice under eye highlight. So the first shade that I used was medium, so it is kind of more of like a starky yellow type of color in my personal opinion. And then the second one that I went in on top of it is medium deep, and I feel like that gives me like the perfect highlight so that I don't have that white cast look and that flashback, you know. So yeah, but overall, as far as the powders, I really do like them. They are very finely milled. They do make your foundation, concealer, whatever you have on your face, they make it very matte, and they also do provide you with more coverage. So this will make you look like very flawless. And as you guys can see, like my face looks very flawless, and I am very impressed with it. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so impressed with it. I was not expecting for these products to work like this, but I shouldn't have been surprised because I love the foundation, so I should have known these products are gonna do well too. But the problem is, all these products together, I feel like it's a little bit too drying for me personally. Now, if you are extra oily and no matter what, you just get extra oily, use all these products together and it would at least soak up some of your oil, because these products, like, they are matte. Like, they take all the moisture, like, all the moisture is gone. Okay, so that noise was really weird, but that's how it does your skin. So yeah, I did use this third one all over my face one day. It was a tad bit a little bit too dark, so yeah, I don't know, there wasn't another shade that was available, so this one and that shade is called Deep. I don't know, it looked a little bit too dark. I don't know, I have to try it again. I did wear it one time, but I put it on the outer perimeter of my face, obviously, to set my face, and girl, my face is normal to dry on the outer perimeter, which is really annoying because I have to cater to 2 different skin types, and I was not thinking about that, and it just made my face look so dry. So again, Mario Badescu had to come to the rescue, and I was a-okay. But it just, you have to just be very mindful. Now, I did use these powders also with the NYX HD concealers, excuse me, and it works very well because those don't keep me matte, but the combination of this and the HD concealer does keep me very matte. So I would definitely say these powders are really, really nice too, but if you get dried out like me, then I would definitely say to just use it with their HD powder or their HD concealer, excuse me, or whatever concealer you wear that does not like help you to stay matte in the areas where you're oily. So overall, I would definitely recommend both of these products. They are very, 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 very nice, and especially for the price point, I mean, I feel like you just cannot beat that. They work really, really well. They are like an oily girl's dream. Now, if you are dry, I can't really speak for you. Even though I am normal to dry on the outer perimeter, I don't know. I've been dealing with my oiliness for so long. I would say to not use them together. Definitely, if you are dry, like, don't use them all together at the same time. But whatever, you know, to each his own, whatever you would like to do. But for us oily girls, this is like dream come true. But anywho, divas, that is all for this video. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video and found it very helpful and easy to follow. If you fabulous girls did, then go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Be sure to go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Let me know if you tried these products. Let me know. Just talk to me. I would love to know how these products worked out for you. And be sure to go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And also hit that notification bell, girl, because I do upload quite often and you definitely do not want to miss any of my videos. But yeah, divas, thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you gorgeous girls in my next video. Bye.